Hi there! Isn't this a crazy place to hang out? I'm currently standing on the bowsprit underneath the code 0. And I know it feels silly, but it's just such a cool place to come and hang out because it's so rare, it's so improbable to be hanging out up here. It's fun. So of course I'm clipped on with my spin lock harness, and I just wanted to show you the beauty of the blue. It's so pretty. We've got this incredible color of the sea right here, sparkling in the sun, and then just the sky that just goes on forever. Hello! So I think we can say that the Vendée Globe is certainly a race of contrasts, because when you consider the freezing cold and the rage of the Southern Ocean in contrast to this 10 to 12 knots on a reach in the tropics, code 0, full main, easy peasy. The French have a funny expression to explain this, and that is that something is super easy, it's fingers in the nose, doigt dans le nez. So this is not champagne sailing, this is navigation à la doigt dans le nez. I have no idea as to the etymology of that expression. Please look that up for me, because it doesn't make any sense to me. Presumably, if you can do it with your fingers in your nose, then you don't have to concentrate too hard. But please, go look up the source of that expression for me. I have no idea. So it's pretty cool. The solar panels are kicking out the watts. Still, I don't know how many days we are into this race now. Obviously 60 something, but I don't know, 68 days or something. Still have not turned on the engine. So full solar, full hydro, although really just full solar. That's doing the job here. That's what's been running the boat. I haven't used a hydro generator in more than 2 weeks. So it's incredible. Just doigt dans le nez. Solar power, don't need to think about it. The energy is always there. It's fantastic. And then in terms of the race, well, we've finally got wind solidly from the east. Last night was a little bit tricky. I had some from the northeast, and that meant that I was sailing on a really tight angle to try and maintain the direction northwards. Tanguy and Benjamin are 140, 150 miles ahead of me, and obviously I'm doing everything that I can in terms of maintaining the boat at the highest level of its performance, but it's going to be tough to track them down, both because they're good sailors on really fast boats, and also because as the wind goes from east to southeast and takes us into the doldrums, well, that freeing, that opening of the angle is going to favor them first. So while I'm sailing on a tighter angle, they're sailing on a freer, faster angle, and likely to extend a little bit. Obviously, we've still got many thousands of miles to go, and I'm looking for every opportunity to get back at them, but it's not so easy. I'm a little bit sad for Jean Le Cam, obviously having his J2 stay and obviously getting stuck in the light winds has taken him out of contention for the moment. And yeah, my heart goes out to him. It's insane to have a J2 cable break like that. Obviously very stressful and obviously has a big impact on his race. So I'm sorry for him. Many sailors have had problems with their J2, this sail and this cable, and that can be the problem with the furler itself. This one here is rated 12 tons working load, so 24 tons brake load, so normally there's not an issue there. Got this massive Dyneema lashing here, going on to 2 titanium thimbles that can hold a lot of load. So normally there's not an issue there. These are really nice pieces, so no friction. And then we've got this crazy cable here that is 20 mil thick. And that's the cable that broke on shore. And then other sailors have had issues with the swivel or the hook up there. And so what you can see is I've got 3 cables up at the moment, the code 0, the J2 and the J3. And to maximize the security of the rig, I've already talked about this, but this is the chicken stay. This is the stay that I put up in the place of the code 0 sail when I don't need the sail. And so that sits up there, and in the case of a failure of the J2 chain, then that will hold the rig up and keep it safe. And then also, in the case that I did lose or break a cable, then I've always got this one here. So you can see my team is prepared. 12mm Dyneema with a brake load of almost 13 tons, 40 meters. In 2016, I used this the same piece of rope to save my rig because I had a forestay failure, and I had to splice a new one to keep the rig up, and that's what kept me going back then. And ever since, I always take this massive 12mm piece of Dyneema with me wherever I go at sea, because I know that in the case of any significant need, I can replace any bit of stand-in rigging on the boat.